Hey everybody, welcome to another video. But this one's not a gaming video, it's on the subject of games. But it's more of just a talk, a debate thing. I don't know. Not sure what to call it. Anyway, it's about the ghouls from Fallout 4 versus the ghouls from Fallout 3. I much prefer the girl. I'm not sure which side I'm gonna put them on. Say Fallout 4 this side, Fallout 3 this side, or Fallout New Vegas this side. Same thing, same engine. As I much prefer the Fallout 3 ghouls because they look like they've been hit hard by the radiation. If you think human 2 centuries radiation, I'd more get the look of the Fallout 3 ghoul, whereas the Fallout 4 ghoul looks more dry. I don't know. I saw it makes sense to do dry, but I don't know. It looks like it's been in the desert or something. It looks like it has like more meat on it, whereas the Fallout 3 ghouls like sort of skeletons because they've been rotting, which I think is much better. And like the Fallout 4 ghouls, they like the rags that they're wearing, it looks like they're actually wearing rags, like peasant ghouls, but they're not meant to be that. They're meant to be like, you know, people from the 50s, but in 2077. I don't know why. I don't know. I haven't read the full wiki on this. The diversion from our timeline and the Fallout timeline. But anyway, like, so I forgot. I had the picture behind the thing, and like, they look more like they're wearing rags. Like, it's more sort of not really any designs or like pockets or anything. I just thought Howard just said, yeah, just make some kind of zombie looking thing that wears rags. That's good enough. And I know Todd Howard also did Fallout 3, but I guess he was more on the ball with that one, or better designers, but the Fallout 4 goes like sort of got a misshapen skull I'm looking at right now, whereas the Fallout 3 girl looks better, although like the eyes are like white and different sizes and really ought to be falling out. They still look pretty cool. Like, and you can see like the picture I'm gonna use has got like a belt, it's got pockets and stuff, and you know, yeah, this guy is from before the war. Whereas the other girl, the Fallout 4 girl, could just be is probably post-war, but you know, you meant to have a mix of pre-war ghouls and post-war ghouls. Like, spoiler warning if you haven't played Fallout 4, like a nuclear base that you can find in the glowing sea. I'll put like a picture over here. I mean, if you go in there, you'll find ghouls just wearing rags and shit. Although they're meant to be like, according to like the lore, it makes more because no one's been there because it's in the glowing sea. Like, who would settle there? I know there's like in the corridors you could find a child of Atom, but I guess they just went because of the glowing sea. But all the ghouls are wearing rags. They're meant to be like military personnel, not like post-war settlers. I mean, come on. Can't you just make a couple more models or something? Like, it's like Fallout 3 ghouls, like, especially in Fallout New Vegas, you have all sorts of different types of ghouls. You got like ghouls that are actually wearing like vault security stuff, and they're actually wearing clothes, like more clothes, and they say, oh yeah, I definitely know where this ghoul is from, because I can tell because of the clothes it's wearing. Whereas the Fallout 4 ghoul is just like, I literally have no idea where the hell this guy came from, because it's just wearing rags, so it's probably post-war, even though I know that they're supposed to be pre-war, and some of the ghouls aren't even wearing clothes. I don't know. I can't really tell. It's confusing me. But like, the Fallout. Now we're finished with the aesthetic bit. That's over there. Done that bit. Great. But now on to like them actually as an enemy. Like the Fallout 4 ghouls. Like not really at the start of the game, but especially as like even like at level 10, the ghouls are like no problem. Like just one hit kill. No matter what weapon you're using, it's just gonna be insta dead. And so not really a threat. Whereas the Fallout 3 ghouls, like Fallout 4 ghouls, you're not scared of. Whereas in Fallout 3, I remember playing Fallout 3 and especially like going through all the decrepit buildings in Washington, and, like hearing the roars of like the ghouls, and it's like, holy shit, I'm terrified. I know I can handle them. I know I can kill them. I know that I am the fantastic shining light of hope in the wasteland. But this shit, that thing is terrifying. I mean, it's like, if you've ever played Fallout 3, you know what I mean. These things are scary, especially in a group. It's just when they run at you screaming, you're like, it's like, holy shit, panic. But when the Fallout 4 girls run, it's like, oh, double barrel shotgun, pfft, oh, wow, it's dead, and all of its arms has fallen off. And so, you don't care. But the Fallout 3 girls, you really want to stay away from. It's like playing Slender. You know that it's just gonna be a jump scare, it's just gonna last for a second, and it's not really gonna be that scary. But it's all the like, oh my god, I know I'm gonna get scared, and that's the problem. I don't want to get scared. It's just, human beings don't want to get scared. That's why they don't. That's why some people don't like horror games. You got people who do like horror games, just like, oh yeah, I love getting that adrenaline rush. There's some people's like, oh man, I cannot handle like the stress. Or just like, I know it's coming for me, but when is it gonna come for me? I'd be like, Fallout 3 goes like, you can hear them, but you don't know exactly where they are, because Fallout 4 is like perfect directional sound and stuff, whereas Fallout 3 is like, it could be in any direction. And because like all the buildings like really, like all the corridors and stuff, like really tight corners and stuff, they could just like right around the corner. All you know is like the distance, vaguely, like, okay, it's kind of quiet, that means I've got a while until I see it. I can prepare for it. But if it's like loud, it's like, oh man, it's right around the corner, it's gonna come for me. If I move forward, it's gonna go and run at me. I don't want that to happen because I'm scared. Even though you know you can handle it. And it's just much scarier, much more scary, like much more threatening than a Fallout 4 ghoul. Whereas like they do look a lot more skimpy, even though they have more health. But I guess like, if you have enough resistance, like last 2 centuries, you're probably gonna like, be able to handle a few shots. It's only a few shots. It's not like fighting. It's not on par with a Yao Guai. Like, Also, so yeah, it's much more scary than a 4-4 ghoul filming. Anyway, so right, combat's out the way. That's done with. And just last little segment, like, just something I just thought of, like, tiny, minuscule thing. Minuscule. What? How long does it take to become ghoulified and stuff? It's like, I can't remember what it's called, but like, in New Vegas, there's like that New California, New NCR, like, settlement in a town, and like, all the ghoul soldiers already like, you know, skulls and stuff, and exposed skeletons. Like, it wasn't irradiated for that long, just like a week or two. I mean, does it just instantly suck all the moisture out of you? Like, I don't get it. Anyway, end of the video. In the comments, tell me which one you prefer, Fallout 4 or Fallout 3. Tell me which one you find most scary, or just which one you prefer. Do you prefer harmless ghouls or scary ghouls? Do you prefer like Fallout 4 looking ghouls, like Fallout 3 looking ghouls? Pick in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later in the next video that I plan to create and probably not upload. Bye, y'all.